Hey folks, this is Vint with Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to quickly check out Reus. After all of these years, because I own the first game, I still don't know how to pronounce that game's name. I'm sure I could look it up. But anyway, so Roose 2, I'm going to go with that. This is the sequel to the ever so popular Reus. It's a planet slash civilization creator, kind of, sort of. You're going to create a planet, and you're going to be placing down various biotica, or bioticum, as it's called. It could be plants, it could be fish, it could be a lot of different things. And each of these elements have different tags, and they interact with each other in different ways. So you're trying to puzzle out how to put all of these different things down in the world so that it causes your cities to grow, expand, and your people to prosper. That is an oversimplification of what's going on here. You'll be able to, at some point create nomads, so you'll have multiple cities that you'll have to manage on the actual planet. And you bring 3 giants with you into this planet that you create. And each giant has its own set of abilities and build options, that kind of thing. You can unlock more giants as you play the game. And you can see the planet to its completion and then keep playing if you want to. Or you can take what you've unlocked by leveling up your profile into a brand new planet, in which case you'll repeat the process. You'll choose a leader type, like they'll give you a buff to food or gold, whatever. Then you choose the giants, the 3 giants that you want to bring with you into that new planet, and then have at it again. You can start the process all over again, starting from like ancient age. And then eventually, as you create new planets, you'll be able to expand to like medieval age or medieval era. So like with every new planet that you're creating, you're given the tools and the unlocks to see your new planet through to a later stage in life, if that makes any sense. So at its heart, this is a puzzle game. You will be plopped down onto this barren planet, and using your giants, you're going to create land. Again, there's 3 different kinds of lands because there's 3 different kinds of giants. There's like grassland, and then there's water, and then there's like desert. And this is important because the different bioticum that you place, whether they be rocks or fish or plants, whatever they are, animals, they are biome specific. So this, obviously fish can't exist in the forest biome. You have to put it in the ocean biome. There are particular trees that you have to put in the forest biome. They only go there. And some of them say this tree might give you plus 10 food, but give you an extra 5 food if you place it next to a mineral. And again, each thing that you put down, each bioticum that you put down, has tags. And it's very important to pay attention to these tags, because the more synergy that you create, it's called symbiosis in this game, the more resources that you earn. You're earning food, you're earning research, and you're earning gold. And within the borders of that town or village, it's going to grow it. So you want to supply your village with what it needs in order to grow. And that will be dependent on what leader type you pick for that village. Some leaders only want food. So that took some getting used to, trying to get out of the mindset that I have to give it everything, like all research, all gold, as much food as possible. Instead, I had to okay, this is a food specific leader. I need to just concentrate on food, because in the beginning of the game, your borders are very limited. They have no desire to branch out very far, and you're limited on your build slots. There's little hexagons, and they're connected to each other. So again, that's how you create your synergy. But you're limited on what you can build. So I had to get out of the mindset of building things that I didn't need. This is a food leader, so don't build research and goal generating stuff here. I know it's tempting to give it everything, but just concentrate on what it needs. And the reason why you're growing it is to gain prosperity. Prosperity is important because at the end of an era, after you've spent enough, there's this purple resource, Eon, I think it's called. You spend enough of that purple resource by creating Bioticum, and you end your era. And what you're trying to do is get the best score possible by, again, you're limited by your Eon. So like you can't just throw Bioticum everywhere. You gotta like think about and puzzle out what is the most efficient build for this particular leader type. What's gonna get me the most food to grow this village to maybe it's tier 3 so I can get the most prosperity out of it. And even further than that, as villages level up, you can draft new cards, new Bioticum, and they're like stronger. They're more powerful. So you may want to replace out existing Bioticum that you've already placed down because the math works out better if you place this tier 2 down here in place of this tier 1 thing. If you like puzzly casual games, you may enjoy this one. I'm really enjoying it. This is a game I might actually stream later because it's just so chill. And graphically, it's a lot of fun, and like it's very nice looking. I love zooming out, zooming in, watching the people do their thing. There's a bit of a learning curve because the game throws a lot at you all at once. But again, you are given the option to leave a planet and then create a new one and start from scratch if you want to. And again, your profile is earning points over time, so like you're going to continuously unlock new things anyway. So like don't be discouraged if like your first or second planet sucks. I mean, you're still earning prosperity, that's great, but like I know that you can do better. Well, don't worry about it because you can create a new planet, start over, and using the new cards that you've gotten, the new unlocks that you've gotten, you can make a better planet next time, if that makes any sense. And yeah, again, you're going to be seeing planets through several eras. You start with the Calm era, and then you move on to like I think it's the Iron Age and other things. But it's cool because like on one planet I had access to the Iron Age, and then on another planet I had access to something else, like it was medieval. So like I'm not sure how that all works out yet. I don't know like how the progression works, like why on one planet I had access to the Iron Age and then on the next planet I had the medieval and the Iron Age was gone. Like maybe because I already completed the one. I'm still learning the game. I just got my press key this morning, so I haven't had a whole lot of time to spend on this game. But what I will say, first impressions wise, it is a fantastic game and I really enjoy playing it. So if you are interested in like a very casual, I want to call this a rogue light because there is progression and because you are unlocking things over time and because you can start over with new planets over and over again. I kind of want to call this a roguelite, even though it's probably not tagged that way. I haven't looked, but still, like that's what it seems to me. Like that's the gist. That's the feeling that I'm getting out of this. But it's still a lot of fun. So definitely check this game out. If you liked the first one, you'll definitely like this one because this is a definite improvement over the first one. There's a lot more stuff to do here. So there you go, folks. Check this game out. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of cool things to puzzle out. And you can even play it on like a sandbox mode to where everything is casual. With every new planet that you create, you have the option to tone down the difficulty. And like you can make it a free play if you want. In fact, when you're done with a planet, you can even go back to planets you've done and play on free play. So like that's cool too. There's a lot of different ways to play here. Well, this is Vince. Thanks for watching. I'll catch y'all next time. Take care.